launch because I am so excited that you are going to do this with us. So many of you went to Summit and you're just like, you were just so pumped up and motivated from the momentum of Summit, or maybe you just attended a super weekend event. There are a lot of new coaches on here, you guys. I am so excited. Oh, hi, Erica. Nice to see you. I've heard a lot about you. Can't wait to meet you in person. But I've heard a lot of people, lots of momentum just going into this whole program called Launch. Now, I just did like a quick evaluation of everybody who's registered, and I'm so excited because there's like it's almost an equal number of coaches from, hi Trisha, from brand new coach to emeralds to ruby and up, or probably it's like diamond and up. So we have like 3 equal groups. Here's the deal. I am working on getting some really amazing speakers, but I don't want to completely explode your brain. I don't want to overload your mind. I want to only bring you the information that is truly going to support you exactly where you're at right now. So brand new. I love it, Trisha. That's so good. Don't worry. We're not gonna overload you. So here, I just wanted to give you a couple details on what you can expect. I am currently composing. Erica, go to the link now. I saw that you missed the sign up. Go to the link now. I had 3 other people that their registration didn't process properly. So I actually opened it up for just 1 more day. So if you guys, you didn't 100% miss the boat, I was going to have our first initial training today. However, I think it's really important that we start getting on like Beachbody's business schedule. So our official first day of you actually doing activity is going to be Thursday, because Beachbody's business schedule runs Thursday to Wednesday. So we're going to be reporting in the same fashion. So here's a couple things that you really need to know. Number 1, you have 2 days to get your ish together. We'll say 2 days to get it all together. Okay. So if you are brand new, I know many of you are, or if you're just now just jumping in, getting re-engaged, whatever, then I'm going to give you a little bit of a head start, a running start. And each section, each person, we're going to have specific training toward you. First and foremost, I'm creating a unit right here in Team Fit Finances. Okay, so there's going to be a unit in Team Fit Finances called Launch. Okay. So I will not be uploading recordings there. I'm not going to be putting your homework and stuff like that there, but we are going to truly, truly work on Sylvia. Oh my gosh, I've missed you, honey. You should have come to our super weekend yesterday or Sunday, because you always won the raffle every time you showed up. I guarantee you would have won something. Anyways, I wanted to tell you that we're going to have in the units, this is where we're going to build our community. So the very first thing that I'm going to ask you to do, where's my books? Do I have them out here? I'll grab a different one for you. The very first thing I'm going to ask you to do is I want you to hold up the book that you're committing to. Okay, so I'm going to create a post, and then you can just add your comment underneath the post, the book that you're committing to. Because this is one of the most important things that you could possibly do for your business, if not the most important, right? Because we have to like open our mouths and start inviting people, but how you fuel your mind will drastically impact your business. So if it's not maybe you're listening to it on audio, then however you're going, I want to see a picture. I want to know what you're committing to. Okay, so that's really important. Is you must get something for personal development. If you're brand new, you're like, well, I don't even know what that means. Here are my top recommendations for you. Number 1, David Schwartz wrote a book called The Magic of Thinking Big. So if you have a hard time believing in the possibility that lies in front of you for you, I want you to get that book. The Magic of Thinking Big. That book opened my mind to the possibilities of what could actually happen in a business like this. Another recommendation I have for you, if you super struggle with believing in the business model of network marketing, in doing this as a profession, as a career, in talking to people and feeling like a weird salesperson, I want you to get the book called Go Pro. Another really great book, starting point in all aspects, is The Compound Effect or The Slight Edge. Okay, so those are my top recommendations for you getting started. And of course, if you've been in this a little while, then you probably have a book on your list that you really want to, kind of get started with. That's number one. You need to get on that like ASAP. Okay, you got to have a book because that's going to be part of what you do every single day for yourself, for launching your business, truly launching your business. The second thing is I want to know, or I need you to commit to some type of workout program. Does this need to be a Beachbody workout? No. I know that there are many of you who are on fire and totally committed to MM100. Great. But if you're like, Holly, I am physically incapable of doing that, or I've got an injury, or I've got this, that, the other thing, listen, commit to something. This is what I want you to do. A minimum of every other day, I need you to do something physical because hello, we need those positive endorphins, and yes, you do need to move your body in order to be the most productive you, in order to be the happiest you, in order to have like a good mindset. You need to move your body, okay? So my workouts, I have a hodgepodge of different workouts that I do, including my physical therapy and some PiYo and some cycling, and I do my own thing for the most part. But whatever it is for you, I just need you to commit. I need you to commit to something physical for yourself, for your brain, for your body, for your team. You got to be moving. If you're going to be telling other people to move, you need to move. Okay? So commit to that if you have not yet. And then the third thing that you need to do in order to really get prepared and started right is I need you to if you have not yet done this, make a massive brainstorm of names. Okay? This is not your Facebook list. This is not your Instagram friends list, followers list. This is not people that you have emails for. I mean like one location where you have a list of people. I don't care if that list is an Excel spreadsheet where it says, Patty, Facebook contact, or Trisha, email, so-and-so, phone, I have her phone number, whatever it is. I need all of them in one location, and I need you to build that list to over 100 people to begin with. If you're brand new, you may have just peed your pants a little bit. I know I did. I totally peed my pants I was like 100 people. Oh my God, I don't know 100 people. And this was before social media. I was dark on social media. I was actually I had my account set to private on MySpace, and my my username was Puppy Suit because I always said to my dog, hey, you in the puppy suit. So stupid. But yeah, that was my usernames, people. Okay, so this is where I came from. If I could come up with a list of 100 names based off of completely dark on social media, no social game whatsoever, and I lived in a bubble. I'll tell you all those stories later on, but I seriously lived in a bubble. I knew nobody outside of my little tiny fitness world, and most of whom I couldn't talk to because we weren't allowed to talk about Beachbody in the gyms or at work. So I was like, I'm going to make a list of 100 names. Listen, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And I just said, okay, my mentor said 100 names. I got to get a list of 100 names. That's what I'm going to do. So many of you, your lists are probably much larger than that. My list is well over 5,000-6,000 by now. Do I know all those people on a first name personal basis? No, but they're on my list. They, in some way, shape, or form, they've either opted in for an email, or we've connected on Facebook, or they've answered an ad, or I taught a group fitness class to them. Somehow I got a way that I can reach out and communicate with that person. Those are the people that need to be on your list. If you have a way that you can reach out and communicate with that person. Now, if you don't have a way, but you have a name, you're like, oh yeah, so-and-so, how do I find that person? Make a little note that you are going to look that person up. I mean, so many of us are online now, so it's really easy to locate one another. All right. Let's see. Hang on a second. I want to see if can you list in the faves, the comments after, please? Yes, I will. I'll put my top book recommendations in the comments. The main reason for my video right now to you guys is to let you know that when you registered, or if you are completing your registration, because I'm super nice and I saw that people kind of messed it up. Sometimes the site messed it up. So some people, their registration didn't go all the way through, so I get that. So I just left it open one more day. But listen, this is it, because we're running like we're going, okay? So we're going to get really real. I love all the thumbs up. Thank you. I am just kind of giving you my warning, but once you're like ready to rock, you're getting this email. So if you've already in, you're getting this email right now after I finish this video. If you're not yet in, you'll get it tomorrow. So get this video and the email. You're going to get a Google Doc, okay? A link, a Google Doc link with the how you're going to report. Because yes, you're going to report. And here are the things that you're going to report on each and every single day. You're going to report on if you did your workout. Oh, the other thing you need to commit to, y'all, is some type of nutritional. I don't care if it's a bar. I don't care if it's a Shakeology, if it's your Recover, if it's your Energize. You must commit to some type of nutritional. When I started this, we did not have nutritionals. We had vitamins, which I was like, I'm not taking vitamins. Like, I sucked at remembering to take vitamins. And I remember this is pre-Shakeology, but one of my very first mentors actually hired him at Beachbody. Like, he blew up Platinum Presenter so much. It's one of the reasons why we are the strongest team in all of Beachbody. He blew us up so much that Beachbody called him and was like, hey, can we hire you to consult and teach our coaches for the next year? So that's what he did. And he went into headquarters and he said, look, you need a consumable product that people are going to purchase every single month. And so thus, that's one of the reasons why Shakeology was born, because they had some products that were like, okay, but nothing that people like wanted every single month. And so, and then of course from there we've built on and we've created other nutritional products. I don't know what that is for you. More than likely it's the Shakeology, but if it's not, you need to commit to some type of nutritional. So you report, this is what you're going to report on every day, your personal development. If you did a workout or not, if it was rest day, that's fine. What product nutritional that you did you do it? People that you've added to your list, because yes, you're going to create that massive list, but then you're also going to add people to your list. How many invitations you gave. If you don't know what any of this means, don't worry, we're going to teach you. How many follow-ups, how many new contacts, how many conversations that you got started. And yes, it's going to be tiered. So I'm going to expect a lot more from the people who've been doing this for a while than I would expect from, you know, somebody who's brand spanking new. So I'm gonna ease you into this, but yes, we do have accountability. So that is my spiel for you today. I want to say welcome to launch. I'm so excited that you're here. Check out the units, and I'm getting you that email. If you don't get it, just, you know, get back to me. By the way, the best way to get a hold of me is with my cell phone. I'm gonna include that in the email. Just text me. Don't expect a fast response on email or Messenger. I use Messenger primarily for prospecting. So I just wanted to tell you that, okay? So you just text me. You guys are in here. You're paying good money. You want direct communication. Text me. But I'm going to say first that Google and YouTube and the Coach FAQs are your friend. So please don't text me with a question that you can find on Google or YouTube or in the Coach FAQs. Please, 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 okay? And then of course your next point of contact is your next working coach that's directly above you. Like if you have coaches above you that don't work the business actively, I don't expect that you would go directly to them and ask them a question. I understand that, but that's kind of like the line of how to communicate through this is please try to find the answer yourself first, then move to your closest upline working sponsor, then come to me if that's okay. But if I am, of course, your close upline working sponsor, then fantastic. Just ask me. We probably already talk already anyways. But I just ask you to please be mindful of that. Think, can I figure this out on my own first? How can I solve this question, solve this problem first before having to ask somebody else to answer it for me? Okay. So one of the things I'm going to teach you is that you are a CEO of your own company and you start thinking like a business owner. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this. I love you all, and be on the lookout for future communications from me. Take care. Bye-bye.